Hello, it's Sunday 19th of May, my big sister's birthday, so I'm going down to see her in a bit. I am just going to do a short video of the back garden, so this will be the May video of the garden. We've got the garden club tomorrow on Monday, and then in 2 months in July I'm hoping to have the garden club in visit the garden, so I want to make sure there's some colour for July. So that's one of my ambitions this year. So without right, so let's have a look at the garden. In the orange is outside now. It's reasonable weather. We've had an awfully wet season. In the conservatory. In the conservatory we've got cucumbers and a few seeds growing, but most of the seeds have gone outside. There's a tomato over there as well. Various other things. My youngest son and his wife, Tally, have had their first child, which is marvellous. And what else? Oh, and the cat's almost certainly pregnant. So we'll probably have kittens in about 3 weeks, I think. So I think I might do a separate channel for kittens because they're quite cute. So that's potatoes in pots. Then growing round, if we go up the new extension, up, that's where Janine is in her bedroom. She's had a bath today, which is great. And then I'm trying to grow, I've got a wisteria sort of growing there, and then some roses and various things. So we'll just have a little wander down the side. We're going to move the caravan for the when we have the garden party. So we've got a few roses coming out. Honeysuckle's nice. Stephen tells me the honeysuckle is most smelly in the morning at night, and that's apparently to do with moths. The honeysuckle being advantageous for it to attack moths. Right. So I'm going to plant out under the conifer. So Stephen, tell me again about why is honeysuckle. Why does honeysuckle smell in the morning at night?
It's to do with a certain type of moth that only flies at night.
So there you are. Now
They take the pollen off it.
They take the pollen off it. Yeah, that's good. So it's evolutionarily advantageous.
That's maybe why you get the bats round there at night as well.
Oh yes, well they would like the moths. Yes, one thing leads to another, doesn't it? So this is the whoops, trying to go down. This is the little pond. I'm afraid it's not very well watered, but Steam's moved the solar thing, so it's bubbling slightly better. Now, one of the problems I've got is my mulberry. This is my mulberry. All my mulberries are falling off. If somebody can tell me how to stop the mulberries all falling off, I'd like just to have a mulberry. They just fall off, don't they?
I reckon they're just the flowers.
But you should have. Flowers turn into seeds, don't they? Anyway, why do my mulberries all fall off? If anybody can advise me. I don't think it's under watering or anything. We had so much rain.
I think it takes them. That's what, it's about 2 years old, that, isn't it?
No, it's about 9 years old. No. Anyway, that's that. We've got a few strawberries from last year that seem reasonably happy. Where's strawberries? So yeah, a few strawberries. Yeah, quite a few.
Not on this one.
Yeah.
Got a few on them too.
No.
Definitely have enough strawberries and cream.
So it's about here where the wire fell out of the back of the camera, so the audio goes off. So I'll just record over it. What are we doing now? Going back. I think we're going back to have a look at the strawberries. That's Californian lilac. This is looking back towards the house, and the upper room's on the sort of octagonal where it looks like a tower. That's where Janine is. Looking at the garden, it's nice and green. I suppose that's from all the rain. As I say, the caravan will move to the left-hand side there for the garden party in July, and then probably have an awning up in case it rains. So that's just looking towards the house. So that's just walking down the long left-hand side border. Under that Cotoneaster, it's very dark, so my plan is to plant a lot of bright yellow flowers to see if that'll counteract the sort of darkness you get under the Cotoneaster. So I'm going to put some nice bright, probably yellow flowers there. See if they'll make it by July. So that's something I'll get today. And that's walking down towards the little pond. Unfortunately, I lost 2 of my little goldfish. I think it wasn't aerated sufficiently. But I've got things growing around it, and some plants growing in the pond. So yeah, to get slightly more sun there, I think it's a more suitable place to put the little pond. The big one is Stephen's Pond over on the right hand side. That's the mulberry, and as I say, the problem with the mulberry is you get loads and loads of flowers, and then you can see the little bracts of flowers, but then they all just fall off, which is a bit boring. And last year I thought we were going to get lots of mulberries, and then all the stuff fell off. Why they fall off, I don't know. If somebody can advise me, I would be grateful. I think that's going around to see the strawberries again, which we're definitely going to get some strawberries for June, which is going to be nice. That's the strawberries. Rose there, Californian lilac. And this is going. This is going around on the diagonal border. I put in a few things. Going to put in a lot more colour before July. Try and get that full of colour in that border. I've imported quite a lot of soil. I think one of the problems was the soil wasn't good enough. Janine's favourite colour is purple, so there'll be quite a lot of purple flowers in there. So a lot of different greens. But yeah, that little bit of border was really sort of heavy clay, so I've added quite a lot of stuff there. This is the pond area, which it's Stephen's Pond. It's got lots of carp and things in there, but I'm going to rebuild that. It's got lots of wood and stuff. Trying to edge it. That raised thing on the right, that's the raised bed. Those are radishes, and then there's onions at the far end, and we've got carrots, and we've got parsnips and things. That there is sort of a bed which I dug down about 3 or 4 foot, and then filled with decent compost. So we've got beans, we've got courgettes in there, and beans and peas, and I think we've got leeks in there as well, and sweet corn. So hopefully we'll get something out of that. That's the courgettes, I think. So they're meant to be climbing up that stuff. So yeah, I'm pleased I've got a vegetable garden. I'm also pleased that Stephen's taken an interest in it, which is good. And then over here, I put a few more of the old pallets from when we had the building work. That's got broad beans and tomatoes and onions and a whole lot of stuff. And then there's a few cuttings and things here. I think those are onions there, those ones. Right, that's Mulberry. I rather overseeded those, and put too many seeds in the pot, but I'll bung them in. If they come up, they're really quite nice and colourful and cheerful. And then let's going back down the steps. But this is the vegetable garden. I haven't really had a vegetable garden before, but this year is the year I've retired, so I've got a bit more time. I haven't really got the energy, but I've got the time. So I think of lots of things to do, but I don't actually do very much. But I suppose that's old age. So let's just looking back towards the house. And Janine. She's in the bedroom upstairs. Janine designed the extension. That's the conservatory we built about 15, 20 years ago now. That was good. Yeah, so that's the border where I hope in 2 months it's going to be absolutely full of colour, but we shall wait and see if that works. Yeah. And that pretty much is the garden in mid-May 2024. So thank you very much for watching. Right, so thanks for watching. Yes, like, subscribe and all that sort of thing. If you can advise me what I do about my mulberries, how to stop them falling off, I'll be most grateful. Also, the box caterpillars are back, unfortunately, so they'll need spraying. And as I say, I think our little kitten, now cat, Daisy anything, I am fairly sure that she's going to produce kittens fairly soon. So I think if I get round to it, I will try and do a second channel on cats and kittens and how to cope with more pets. So cheers everybody. I'll do another video in June. We'll have had our 50th reunion for the Bristol Medical School by then, which I'm looking forward to, mid-June. And then I think the Everdale Garden Club will be in the garden in July. Not absolutely sure, but it gives a sort of focal point to try and get a bit of colour in the garden, and it's good to have sort of deadlines to aim for, perhaps. So cheers everybody, and see some of you in June. Cheers. Bye.